Hello and welcome to third part of my video about letter writing. In this part, I will discuss business letters and complaint letters. Let's first discuss business letters. Business letters are mainly about placing or cancelling orders. Let's have a look at the tips. Uh, for placing and cancelling orders, as they are in application form or letter form, follow the formal letter format for the application part. I have discussed the formal letter format at length in part 1 of the video. Please refer to that. Here, I'll just say it in short. Sender's address, date, receiver's address, salutations, subject, body, complimentary clause, name, designation, and signature. Now, for the body of the letter. Now, body of the letter is a part wherein the variation in formal letters occur. So we need to carefully, note the details and write accordingly. Now, for placing the order, paragraph 1 should explain what are you going to place the order for. Exactly what do you want. Paragraph 2 should talk about the details of the services or products that you are placing the order for. And paragraph 3 is going to be the concluding one. So do not forget to mention what do you want in response from the one who is going to receive the order. Basically, how you want it delivered, or some terms and conditions if you want to put in that if the uh, product is not received in a suitable condition, it will be returned. Whatever terms and conditions, we will just look at that in the examples. For cancelling the order, paragraph 1 provide all the necessary details about why you are cancelling, complaints, and other details. Reference number is of great importance here. So you might have seen there's this reference number before the salutation. So this number basically, indicates that there has been a previous correspondence. So it is very, very important to put that reference number there in the cancellation of orders. Paragraph 2, mention the items purchased along with their item code and quantity of the item purchased. And end the letter by using the appropriate words to say thanks, and then sign off with a name and your designation and signature. Now, let's take a look at the example of placing the order. For placing the order, the application goes something. Actually, these are very simple. You just 2 or 3 lines and the list of the items that you want to buy, and you are done with that. So there's really nothing much to discuss here, but we'll just go through the example quickly. Sender's address, Blossom Public School, Ghaziabad. Date, 25th February 2020. Sharma and Sharma Group, New Delhi. Subject, purchase of sports items. Short and sweet. Salutation, simply sir. Body of the letter. It is my pleasure to communicate to you that our school wishes to place an order for sports items in bulk with your company. These items will be used in activities room, gym, and sports ground of the school starting from the academic session of the year 2020-21. List of the items along with their quantity is given below. So there we can make a table, or we can just write it simply like that. Serial number, name of the items, pieces needed. So here it goes. Below bats, 25. Wicket keeping pads, 30. Batting pads, 45. Match ball red color, 60. Match ball white color, 70. So list may be longer, and quantities may be less or more according to your need. And you may also add another column here. If you're particular about the brand, you can mention the brand name also there in that column. Finally, the closing paragraph, kindly deliver the order on time. Now, your terms and condition in the final paragraph. Kindly deliver the order on time by ensuring that all the items are taken from the fresh lot. Payment of the entire purchase will be done digitally. It would be great if you could share the time when all the items will be delivered at our address. Looking forward to hearing from you. Yours truly, Ankit, Sports in Charge. So that was example for placing an order. Really simple. There's nothing much to think about here. Just simply place your order, give the list, and write your terms and conditions. Moving on to the example of cancelling the orders. Now here we see format is that of a formal letter, sender's address, date, receiver's address. Here you can see reference, cancellation of order number 1/33/04 dated 15th August 2004. So this is very important. This refers to the previous correspondence. Sir, we hope that you have received our order number 13304 dated 174 for the supply of 30 Sony television to be supplied to us on or before 30th August 2004. We regret to inform you that you have neither executed the order within the agreed date nor informed us of your inability to execute the order. We have to suffer much for the no delivery of Sony television within the time. So basically, you've mentioned the order and you've given your reason for the cancellation. Why do you want to cancel the order? We have therefore decided to cancel the order for your failure to execute the order in time, as time was of prime importance in this respect. We therefore request you to kindly treat our order as cancelled. Please note that we shall refuse the goods if delivered because of the cancellation of the order. So it has been clearly mentioned that they are ordering the cancel because they are canceling the order because they're canceling the order because the person was not able to provide complete the order in time, and time was of great importance there. And politely we end the letter with thanks, yours faithfully, Riaz Muhammad, sales manager, Electra Trading Concern. So that is cancellation of order. So to get more practice, go through many letters like that, and you will come to know the basic format now. You know the basic information that has to be provided, and just read as many letters as you can to get a proficiency in business letters. Let's move on to the complaint letters. Now here on your screen you can see an example of a complaint letter. You can go through that. I'll go for the explanation. Well, a complaint letter is a type of a letter written to address any type of wrongdoing, offense, grievance, resentment arising out of a product, service, etc. It is used to raise your concern about unfair things and seek a productive outcome. It is a fundamental right and duty of a citizen to seek justice arising out of any injustice, and the first step towards it is filing a complaint. So, therefore, we need to know how to go about complaint letters. Tip number 1, follow the formal letter format for the application part, which is sender's address, date, receiver's address, salutation, subject, body, complimentary clause, name, designation, and signature. For the body of the letter, as discussed, body is where the variation is there. For the body of a complaint letter, let's see. Although the motive of a complaint letter is to vent out your grievance and frustration, it is imperative that you use a tone which is polite and simple. Yes, you are upset about something, you want to vent it out, you're definitely not happy, that's why you're making a complaint. However, we should keep in mind that the tone is polite and simple. There should be no threatening. Try to be formal and avoid using offensive and disrespectful words. How to go about it? Introduce yourself properly in the letter. The purpose of writing should be loud and clear, and do not deviate from the topic and write to the point. Deviation as in don't be too emotional in writing this. You state your problem and you talk about it. Paragraph 1, introduction. Once again, what is the issue? Provide details about the product or service that is the subject of the complaint. Include date, location, and the specifications about the item or service. Paragraph 2, exposition. How and whom it is affecting. State the issue with the item or service. Provide details as to the cause. This may include malfunction, billing issues, details that were not disclosed, etc. Once again, minimum 2 to 3 problems you should discuss here, and in the solution part, third paragraph, 2 to 3 solutions should be offered. Third paragraph, suggestions. What action do you want? Indicate how you would like them to resolve your problem. Provide specifics about what you are seeking. Indicate that you are including copies of transaction document. So enclosure that we learned about in job application will be useful here once again, in case you are submitting some documents or copies of documents along with the letter. Also indicate you look forward to their reply within a specific time period. Indicate that they can contact you about the issue and provide your contact details. Okay, now let's have a look at the example. Question reads, you are Sanjeet of 122 Arjun Nagar, New Delhi. A number of scooters and cars are parked in your locality without any order, causing blockage of the streets. Write a letter to the local secretary of the Residents Association complaining against the problem. So we going by the formal letter format. There is your sender's address, there is date, then there is receiver's designation and address, salutation, subject says complaint regarding the issue of bad parking habits in the locality. Now here we start with the body of the letter. Paragraph 1. I would like to drive your attention to the bad parking habits of residents in our locality. It is resulting in a lot of chaos and no place for parking for those who come back late. Despite defining the area assigned to each vehicle, cars are parked amidst 2 parking spots. One vehicle occupies the space for 2 to 3 vehicles, leading to mismanagement. Two-wheelers are placed nowhere near the allotted zone. This creates problem for other people as they have to then spend a lot of time finding parking spots in the other localities. It induces frustration and tension for safety of vehicles. So basically we've discussed what the problem is and how and to whom it is affecting. Then we move on to the third paragraph. Various notices and warnings have been given to the rule violators, but to our dismay, no betterment can be seen. I request you to take strict action as this is leading to fights between the residents. An effective and speedy action is expected considering the depth of the situation. Installation of CCTVs and implementing fine on the wrongly parked cars may be effective to improve the situation. So in the third paragraph, we have also given the solutions. And here we've given at least 2 solutions. So make sure when you're writing about the problem, 2 to 3 problems, and when you write about the solution, 2 to 3 solutions. Then complimentary close, yours sincerely, Sanjeet, a concerned citizen. So that was your complaint letter example. There is yet another example here. So write a letter, Messrs. Oxford Publishing House, London, complaining that the books sent by them were not those you had ordered for. Ask for replacement. You are Varun Joshi, Sector 20, Chandigarh. So going by the formal letter format, sender's address, date, receiver's address, subject, salutation, and the body. Paragraph 1. On February 1, 2019, I bought a book set, order number so-and-so, to be delivered to Chandigarh, Sector 20. To my dismay, I have not received the set I ordered for, and I have instead received the wrong book set. I am highly disappointed. To resolve the problem, I would appreciate if you could replace the wrong book set with the one originally ordered. Please let me know as soon as possible what action you propose to take. I look forward to hearing from you within next 10 days. Enclosed are copies of the transaction, document, and the receipt. I look forward to your reply and a resolution to my problem and will wait until the aforementioned time before seeking help from a consumer protection agency or the Better Business Bureau. Please contact me at the above address or by phone at so-and-so number. Complimentary close. Varun Joshi, enclosures, copy of receipt and transaction documents. Now here you will see that in the first paragraph, the complaint has been made, and very quickly he's asking for he's given the solutions what can be done, and In the third paragraph, he mentions, look forward to your reply and a resolution to my problem, and will wait until the aforementioned time before seeking help from the Consumer Protection Agency or Better Business Bureau. So basically giving him a timeline that the complaint should be resolved in, in the given time, and some action to be initiated. So this is another way of writing your complaint letter. So that was all about business letters and complaint letters. And thank you for watching. And in the fourth part, I'll be discussing inquiries, requests, and appeals. So thanks and keep watching.